Welcome back to another season of Curse of the Creative, the Radio Promotions podcast from the creative team at Ultimate Media. We come up with radio ideas so that you don't have to. If you've never listened before, what happens is I get the team into the podcast and we pitch each other ideas. You've got a 1 to 2 minutes ticking clock, and the rest of the team decides, do we flash, flight, or park your idea? Flighting is good. Gets flighted on air. Flashing is bad. It goes straight down the toilet. And parking, I think, is even worse because that's kind of friend zoning your idea. It's never going to happen. Let's be honest with ourselves. I've got the two R's with me, Ricky and Rafael. Where Ricky, how are you doing? Are you feeling creative today?
Listen, I'm heavily medicated. Man flu of the highest orders. So I'm either going to make no sense or make too much sense. I don't know. It's win or lose today.
So I think the best thing that could be happening is one of our sound engineers went for a ear, nose, throat operation, right? So he says, look, my hearing shouldn't be affected by it, but I am going to be on very, very high schedule drugs. So we're like hoping to see. We'll let you know. We'll keep you updated how that's going to go. Celebrated a birthday recently. Seems like you do that every year.
No, definitely. I don't think anybody should be working on their birthdays. It's just that one day in the year that's just for you. So you shouldn't have to be at work.
You never tell people that you're taking the day off until like 5 minutes before the end of the day, right? Because then
that's exactly what I did.
You may need these things, but then you come back and work doesn't sleep. Work never sleeps. Money never sleeps. Ticking clocks and concepts never sleep. We're going to put Ricky in the hot seat first. We're going to do something a little bit. We're going to do it differently. Each one of you is going to pitch me an idea today. So we're going to have two ideas, okay, instead of just the one. So both of you are in the hot seat. I'm going to start with you, Ricky. Your ticking clock starts now. Let's hear your idea.
Okay, so this idea is called buddies in the bath, right? And we know being in the bath with somebody, especially if you don't want to be with that person, is pretty gross. But say we got 20,000 Rand up for grabs. If you can convince somebody to take a bath with you and go through with it live on air, right? So we'll get listeners to enter. So say, I want to enter. I don't know, post something on social media, picture of you in the bath with loads of bubbles. Doesn't really matter. The meaty part is the on-air part, right? So once they're on air, we'll get the listener maybe spin a wheel to determine who has to take a bath with you and who you have to convince. So it could be a colleague, it could be a friend, it could be a complete stranger, it could be a sibling, it could be a parent. We'll call that person live on air, get them to agree to take this bath with you, right? You'll each win 10,000 Rand if you can go through with it. So maybe on the drive show later that day, have them both in studio, have them both get into the bath, completely naked, stay in for 30 seconds, a little bit of banter on air, how you feeling, what you're seeing, what's happening. You both lost 30 seconds in the bath with one another. You both win 10,000 bucks and you're both super clean.
There is so much to unpack there. I know you said it, but I'm so dumbfounded. Are the people nude?
100% naked, right? It'll make for good video. You'll obviously blur everything out. But everyone in studio will unfortunately see everything that's happening in the bath. So yeah, naked. I know it's a little bit risky for this country, but I think audio-wise, it'll be as cringe as it is visually.
And no partners, Ricky. So it's not partners, it's anybody but your partner.
Well, so you could have that on the wheel, but obviously the point is to make you and that other person as uncomfortable as possible, and listeners too, I guess, though. But I mean, we could throw in a partner on the wheel as like a bonus, as like a joker, as like the jackpot, right? So if you land on that, at least, you know, that's one less thing to worry about. It's too easy if it's somebody that you've seen naked before, though.
I'm flabbergasted. I feel like I needed an extra sound effect of not a flashing toilet, but a draining bath. not to flash you. It's to. I feel like I knew one day we're going to have an idea so outrageous, we just have to stop this whole exercise because we're like, can we top that? That is the goddamn best idea I have ever.
Listen. Would you take a bath with me for 10,000 bucks, Paulo?
No, I wouldn't, but I would listen to it. And
Yeah, he
$10,000
wouldn't.
We wouldn't
10,000
who would
bucks.
touch. You would, Rafiq, 100%.
Yeah, I would. I like me some money.
Oh man, it is just the most outrageously ridiculous idea. And what we always talk about is that like dinner table type of conversation of like, oh my God, did you hear that this morning? Or did you hear that on air? And this has all of that. It's perfect. I got to say, Fifs, what do you think?
I like it. I really like it. I think it's what radio is actually made of, and nobody's really doing stuff like that. Things that keep you glued on the radio and things that really keep you interested. And I think this is what radio should still be like, and it's not. So I'm in with it.
Dirtiest bath of the year. Fifs, that is going to be hard to top. Like I said, today we're doing different formats. 2 concepts for the price of 1. Fifs, you're in the hot seat, and your 1 minute, 2 minutes, your clock starts now.
Okay. Mine is not as exciting, obviously, as Ricardo's, because how do you come back from that? But mine is coming off of the back of Mother's Day, very heartwarming, very cute little exercise where it could actually be a station promotion where as many sponsors come on board, and then we put you and your mom on air. So mom and me quiz, and we do like a general knowledge quiz, maybe 10 questions with you and your mom. And behind every question that you get right is a prize. One of them could be Nick Florist, so you're going to get sent flowers. The next question you get right could be a weekend getaway, maybe from SA Tourism. The next one you get right could be a spa day. So every question that you get right, and you're going to be on air with your mom. So the questions that are a little bit difficult for you, your mom will help you along with those. And as many questions as you win, is as many prizes that mom will get.
I have to ask the question. I have to be that guy. Can we have a Voltron type concept here? 2 of them together, bath with your mom.
Oh my Lord. Questions in the bath. I love it.
Look, I would do that. So that's a no-brainer. It's fine.
So Ricky, what are you doing? Flighting, parking, or flashing that?
Listen, I'm gonna give it a flight, right? More questions, more prizes, more happiness, right, for mom. But I do think this has got the potential to destroy your relationship with your mother or your sibling, because if someone's dumber than the other one and someone keeps on failing and you win nothing, then no one's happy, and that's Mother's Day spoiled. But I'll give it a flight.
But 10, Ricky, you've got to get something right out of 10. Thank you, Ricardo.
Yeah, but you want to get them all right. Somebody's going to blame somebody for being too stupid. You know this.
Oh, well, that's a you problem that you'll have to deal with your mom.
Fifs, I'm going to park your idea. Not because there's anything wrong with the idea. I just think that coming off the back of Ricky's disgusting, filthy bath, Ricky's bath bomb, I think nothing can compete. So you are unfortunately...
Wow.
It's a tough field. It's a tough field today.
No, I'm not okay with that, but okay.
Can I say something? And you may have to bleep this out, but boobs and balls are always going to win. Sorry, Oaks.
This is Curse of the Creative. If you know a radio creative, somebody works in radio, comes up with ideas or looking for ways to refresh their show, we chuck a whole bunch at you, and they're free. So hopefully you're getting what you pay for. Curse of the Creative. Subscribe now, because that's what the podcasters say.